Thank you so much for sharing. You can't believe how delighted I am that you're sharing this with your audience. So let's just dig in and I'll show you a little bit about the Simple Video Management System. It's an easy, simple, straightforward WordPress install. Once you install it, you will come to the Simple Video Management System bar here on the left, and you'll see this screen. And this, I have a few videos already installed on this test application. This is the latest version. And if you click on Add New, you'll get a blank screen, of course, where you have just a very simple, straightforward input to this system. But let me show you, we'll come back over here and I'll open up a couple of screens for you. So let's take a look at the demo buy button or the page sales drop down link here. So if I do this, I click on this one, it's already created. We cover YouTube, MP4 files. This would be where you put your Amazon S3 file, and a splash page if you have a splash page for your Amazon S3 file or any of the other WebM or OGG. If you don't, if you just focus on YouTube, you don't need a splash file for it. It'll be the YouTube thumbnail that shows up on the screen. You select your video ratio, 16:9, 4.3, 4:3, or custom. I'm going to leave it at 16:9. You select your video size, and it will change as you do this. So 1920, and you see we've got the size below here. 1080, 720, let's just type in here 720, and we can center it. We can autoplay it. We can hide the video controls. We can loop the video. This is the cool part. This is your basic WordPress text editor, WYSIWYG text editor. You can add in your sales page here or your drop-down button or whatever you want. Then you click here, 5 seconds. When you'd like to, 5, 10, 20, 600, 1,000, whatever seconds you want to put in there, you can. That's when this HTML will show in your product. So all we have to do is click that, input that, add media, just like you would any other WordPress site, WordPress blog post. And if you wanted to, you could redirect to whatever sales page you wanted to follow at the end of the video. Redirect automatically, save it, and then you end up with a short code that's right here. But when you come back to the video screen, you can sort by name or by date created. You can search. So if I search for, let's see, if I search for sales, then it comes up with that sales page that I have. We'll get to the grid setting in just a minute, but first I want to show you what happens when we add this to a post or a page. So let's just add a new page here. You see I've got an add video button right here. I can copy in, I can just copy in my short code, or I can come to this, type in that sales, remember? That's the one with the drop-down sales page. I've named it as such. It shows up that way. There's my short code. That's it. That's all I have to do, because everything else on that page is set. Now I'm choosing the wide video, the wide screen there so you can see it. But I can add any text above, like welcome to Ricky and Craig. Okay. And I'm going to publish it. Now let's go take a look at it. So there it is on my page. This is a coaching walkthrough with one of my students. And I click this button to play it. Watch what happens below. At 5 seconds, remember? There's the sales page. I didn't style that very well in my HTML, but you see how that dropped in, the buy button's at the bottom? So it all works exactly the way it's supposed to. Okay, now let's just look quickly at how the grid system works. I come back over here. This is very simple. I'm going to do a 2-column grid. I'm going to bring in that one, and I'm going to bring in buy button, simple click tracker with a buy button. I'm going to bring in test 2, test 3, and what I would do is I can rearrange these however I want. And when I'm ready, I will just grab this shortcode that's up here at the top. So we've got 2 columns, videos that are delineated. We don't save this, but if you we don't save these yet. We probably will have in a later version this saved, but we will come over here and do another page, add new. So this is a video test. And again, I'm just going to drop this shortcode in there. It shows my grid shortcode. I'm going to come to my page section here, template, click publish. I'll bring it up as another page. Notice that it resizes based on the size of the container where I have the grid. So it resizes completely. Now, if you remember this one has just a short, the buy buttons below it. If you remember, I had the sales page below it before. Now watch what happens. There it drops. If it's on the right side of the page, it just drops down and creates a column. If it's on the left side of the page, it plays here and all the others format down the right side. All the videos format down the right side. So not only can we do it on the page itself, but we can also do it in the grid. So this is a really powerful tool. Now, if we do a mobile version of this, so I'm just going to scoot this over, you see, it automatically is responsive on the page, and the buy buttons and stuff stay intact. So it absolutely works in mobile as well. This is a really, really powerful tool. I'm very excited about this tool. We use this tool all the time. We've powered 1,650 videos on our own site, one of our own sites with this. It can't be beat. So there's a lot more that goes into this, but it's incredibly simple and intuitive and organized. That's what I love about this simple video management system. So thanks for taking a look.